Alright, so we're going to be looking at some of Citlali outfit lore. Because I forgot that is a thing, and I only heard about it because I was watching Brand's reaction to the Fontaine quest today, and then someone mentioned it in chat. So we're going to read it and see what it says. Apparently it talks about how old she is or something. So, yeah, I guess we could read this and see what it is. Whispers of stars and smoke. I really wish you could turn off the stuff first, man. Back in the days when she could still claim to be a young girl, Citlali had already displayed an extraordinary talent of shamanic arts. Yet instead of carrying those gifts to the altar of the Masters of the Nightwind, she chose to pursue the quiet comforts of a leisurely life. The techniques that would have left Master Weavers in awe were used by her to craft soft, flowing skirts. The secret arts that would have stunned a tribal priest were used to blend enchanting colors. In the end, what ballooned from the transcendent talents was a set of garments that the young girl holds dear. Some of her elders had once tactfully suggested that such an outfit wasn't quite suitable for wearing out in public, which in truth was exactly what Citlali had intended. Was it the... Oh my god, it was the pajamas. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Okay, it was the pajamas. Nice. To her, so long as the snacks were plentiful, her bedroom was the only world that mattered. On the day she first put on her new attire, she turned away every visitor, savoring her solitude as a young girl before eventually drifting off to sleep in her clothes. Damn, she's had these since she was a girl, like... Oh, like, obviously she was like an adult, probably like from her early 20s. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yet, even as this attire offered Citlali a deep and restful slumber, it drew the attention of two ancient gazers. Beneath the shimmering starlight, the enigmatic mist lingering in the breeze drifted into her dreams. In her daze, she seemed to catch the faint echoes of a conversation between the Lord of the Night and the Wyeb. Oh, interesting. In her hands, the color mists are spun into fine thread, and the starry sky is printed into patterns. Her worthiness is beyond doubt. Bestow your blessing upon her. May the longer years she traverses serve to sustain this ancient mandate. And yet, in the futures I foresee, she remains as she is now, solitary and alone. Oh, how'd the traveler turn that around? How? Then shall she adore the vast expanse of time. To bear the burden of history is a path destined for solitude. Then the night wind swept the enigmatic mist away, and the stars ceased their shimmering. Interesting. In these days, with everyone addressing her as Granny, Citlali still occasionally pulls out this attire, reminiscing about the dream from that night. Since ascending to the rank of Great Shaman, tribal matters have inevitably found their way to her door, forcing her into formal shamanic dress forcing her into a formal shamanic dress and away from her small sanctuary of a bedroom. Thus, like her maiden days, this outfit gradually drifted to the periphery of her life. Yet a sliver of that maidenly willful spirit has managed to traverse centuries, remaining tucked away in the depths of her heart. Every so often, Citlali changes into these clothes once more, accenting them with a few trendy accessories to keep the look current. In these moments, she casts all official duties aside, hanging a "Do Not Disturb" sign on her door and heading out for a stroll. Should someone hopelessly oblivious dare to pester her, they would likely find themselves knocked into next week. Oh my god. I mean, I guess it goes into... I guess when they're saying, oh, it shows how old she is, it says, as centuries go by, centuries later. I mean, we already knew she was centuries old, so I don't know. We already knew she was hundreds of years old, so I mean, that's not me. But that's funny, though. That's funny. So she's had these, so she made these when she was, like, a young girl. And then, obviously, she stopped wearing them as much. And now look at that, bro. It's very cute, bro. It's very cute. Like, this outfit's great. This one is too. Oh, Citlali's great, bro. Citlali's great. Oh yeah, this is where you change the weapon. You know what you do? Who's I've never read? Keqing's. Should we read Keqing's as well? Satan's with an exquisite texture weaved with ancient techniques and made from carefully selected petals of half-blooming silk flowers. Dye extracted from violet grass and of purest mulberry. Ideal for recreating the ethereality of ancient paintings. Something leeway and something leeway and something exotic fused together to create a unique style, with interlaced threads sewn through 100 days of work. Fine like gossamer brush strokes across a canvas. The dress is perhaps Keqing's most luxurious outfit. The story behind it is also rather fascinating. Since her first day as a Yuhang, she has never enjoyed its privileges, but has instead devoted much private time to her duty. To improve work efficiency, Keqing prefers a dressing style that prioritizes practicality. Oh fuck! I know what that. And only keeps a minimum level of establishment. Therefore, though like a flower she blooms, she used to dress simple. However, working closely with Ganyu and then Ningguang has given Keqing a sort of epiphany. Keqing accepts that she cannot work day and night like the half-adeptal secretary Ganyu. She also knows Ningguang's way well, who often takes a bath after work to withdraw from the moment. By temporarily putting the crazy agenda aside for the next day, Ningguang thus allows herself to fully relax. Okay. Keqing understands that to lead the tide of change requires not impatient leaps and bounds, but care for one's body and mind. Good maintenance keeps one going smoothly. Ningguang also gave Keqing similar advice. Sorry, for a second I thought I actually accidentally ended recording and then started it again, but I forgot to start it again. Don't worry, I did. I'm still continuing. You've never done anything special for festivals, and people are used to your image as it is. But leeway is different now. If you show up in front of the public in a new look, it will add to the merrymaking and inspire everyone greatly. Keqing was aware of that, but she just wanted to transform silently so that she wouldn't worry her colleagues. Her attire for the lantern rite would serve as a good start. The attire makes the line between my work and life. By striking a balance between the two, I will find a comfortable pace at which I shall lead the way into a new leeway. Having made up her mind, Keqing had Ningguang's personal tailor make her a dress that still keeps luxury to a minimum. With the attire finished, Keqing threw herself back into the preparations for the lantern ride. As for how she ended up overworking herself again, accidents like that do happen, occasionally. And she overworks herself all the time, what the fuck does that mean? While conversing with the traveller again in the Jade Chamber, their caring advice... Sorry, the music distracted me. Their caring advice reminded Keqing of the choice she made not long ago. A faint smile formed on her face. Perhaps this is what they call a tacit understanding between ideal companions who are always on the same page. She put on the long, readied attire and spoke gently to the traveller, who looked away. Having received generous praises, she turned to the blooming fireworks. The light of festive fireworks set her dress aglow like a star in a dark night. The hem of her dress danced at her steps, like flowers flowing in a gentle breeze. Man, I'll be honest, the second lantern rite is still my favorite. I'll be completely honest, the second lantern rite is still my favorite. Oh my god, this works perfectly. But genuinely, it's my favorite lantern rite still. It's so good. Mostly because it prioritizes Keqing, and that's it. And that's still the reason for it, bro. Man. Sad, bro. Verida's outfit. When the curtain rises, the star of the show is meant to shine bright on the stage. And even gorgeous costumes adorned with diamonds pale in comparison to her own dazzling brilliance. Nice. Nice, bro. Oh yeah, I remember I got this. Quick replace. Oh, we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I just wanted to read Citlali's. I've been farming for my Sandrone, by the way. I got to level 70. I need to collect more of these, but I need to do that another day. I want to get to at least 80. So, yeah, if you're wondering, I got this, which I think is pretty good. pretty good. If that need more crit damage because she gets crit rate, but I mean, I guess I got this. Take a duty-able crit rate. But yeah, that was already the outfits.